Like there was a lot of talk, wasn't there, about Jar Jar Binks being really offensive to like island people
Asians? It's pretty offensive.
Because they made him like have this kind of island accent, but they also made him kind of dumb.
So
And because Kayla, you said you identify as an island.
This is
person.
my
Take.
my announcement of that. I never watched Star Wars.
Okay, sorry, I'm laughing at you. That's not nice.
I'm probably the only person on earth.
You probably are. We're going to strap you
that
to the chair.
You
Open your eyes
can.
like,
What's it? Clockwork Orange
Clockwork
me?
Orange.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, and we're going to force you to watch.
When you hear about
probably
this,
won't like it.
when you
It's
hear
pretty
about
deep.
this issue and this possible offensive material, do you need to run towards it to find out what it is to embrace it as soon as possible and figure it out?
I don't care.
Okay, because that's where I'm at with it too. If I haven't heard about it, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Well, truthfully, I don't care either. We were talking about it, right? And I didn't know if you were kind of being a little bit polite by not saying, "Oh, that racist shit." No, forget
No,
that.
I've never watched it. I mean,
and to be fair, Jar Jar Binks isn't offensive to Western Islanders. It's more of a Pacific Islander type of thing he's got.
But
going
he was
on.
also doing the plantation,
He's like the big
plantation
blob thing,
slave
right?
sound too.
Yeah.
He's like Yuda, yes, massa, right? Like
Right.
he's
Yeah, that's
calling the
true,
master
that's true.
as well. He's actually calling the master, that was the big error in the script, was using the word
Yeah. What was the
master.
point of that?
Because
that's his secret game. He's playing that character.
Oh, and this is the link to the story. I get it because
he's supposed to be the mastermind behind all of it.
That's right. And then by the second film, we were supposed to find out that, except the lashback was so huge on the net that Lucas backed down and he just changed the story completely.
So in actual fact, we were being so politically correct. We destroyed a good story where the guy would have come back and actually
turned it into
kicked everyone's
complete shit.
ass.
Absolutely.
Okay, I buy that. I'm just curious. There's so much I don't know. Like really, in fact, really, there's so little that I do know that it's astounding. So I'm always open to hearing the other side of the story.
It's interesting that Jar Jar's offensive in that respect. Here's something interesting.
Well, thank
we
God.
were all sitting around talking about Dumbo, the new one, the Tim Burton one, right?
We were.
No,
The new Dumbo?
There's a new Dumbo? I don't know.
my roommates
Oh, you, them, and roommates.
back then, and the new Dumbo. It's like the Lion King. It's like the
live action, but
yeah,
not live
kind of live
action.
action thing.
Yeah.
So it was real, and it's one of my favorite stories, and I love it too. But there's always the issue of the crows.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
crows are like black people.
They are
You
but
will know
they are-
nothing, Jon Snow.
They're full stereotype of the style at the time, but the further we get away from that time and the less people sound like that, even more the offensiveness becomes two-dimensional. Okay, where people are just saying, oh, look how offensive that is. It's like, yeah, but back then, I mean, if we remade Dumbo now, which we did, and we took the Three Crows and we put in Kanye and
I don't think Kanye's a good example.
just three street
Right,
people. Okay, let's go with like
Just
Eddie
use-
Murphy. Like, how's that any different?
no,
than
no,
Eddie
no,
Murphy playing
no,
the
not
donkey,
Eddie
right?
Murphy. No, not Eddie Murphy. I'm talking about three people who really talk like street hip hop is just the way they sound. All right? And if the three of them had that, then in 50 years from now, we could say, look how offensive and racial profiling they were being. I was told by an extreme Star Wars fan who wasn't alive when the first three movies came out, about how there's a very real possibility that the character of Jar Jar Binks was supposed to turn by the second film and become somewhat of a Sith. And he was supposed to be, a silly Sith. He was he was acting. He was planted.
Yeah, that's his technique.
And if you watch the first film, there's even moments where you can see Binks in the background controlling what Liam Neeson is saying. But it just looks like he's doing nothing in the final print, right? Kind of. But it's weird. Now, I haven't watched the film again to be sure that this is real.